Well, hello everybody, Martika here, and welcome to my channel. So, today I thought that we talk about my journey here, and I'm talking about my journey of starting my small business. I shared that with you just a little bit a few videos ago, and I said that it was time that I take some of my sewing skills and I get a return on my investment and I start making up some things that I really enjoy making and don't mind making for others and start, selling the things that I make. So, the thing that I love to make so much are bags, like zipper pouches, and I also love to make like coasters and fabric bookmarks and things like that. I also like to work with my Cricut cutter too. I do love to make like tote bags and things like that as well. But I have been learning some things along the way. And I wanted to share that with you in case you yourself are thinking about taking some of your sewing skills and turning it into a business. So I do want to tell you, I was talking about a space and I took you on my journey to the store. We were looking at shelves and things like that. It was a little outing that I had taken a few videos ago, and I was looking for some space to put my inventory on that I do make because I didn't think about that. Where are you going to store these things when you make them until they're sold? And so I was going to use a couple of the cubbies from this cabinet behind me, but I actually have another one over across the room that it's a like one of those 6 cubes. And but I said, wait a minute, I can just take the bins out of here because I have another chest of drawers over here and half the drawers are empty. So I can empty out a couple of these bins into the drawers and I can just use those spaces over there until I really get it together. So I wanted to share with you 3 things that I have been learning while starting my small business. And number 1 is check your inventory at home first, okay? Especially starting a small sewing business. If you've been sewing for a while, like I have, 9 times out of 10, you got a lot of the inventory that you need. Okay. So I knew that I was going to be making like zipper pouches, bookmarks, coasters, things like that. Probably some other things like book sleeves and things. But I did not want to go on a shopping spree for a whole lot, of fabric. Now I have bought a lot of it mainly for the lining. Okay, I didn't have a whole lot of lining fabric. But as far as like for the outside of these bags, you guys, I had quite a bit of fabric here. Fabric that I have forgotten about. So if this is something you're thinking about doing, whatever you may be making, you might be making pillowcases, you might be making dolls or anything, check your inventory first, okay? Because you might have a lot of what you already need, and that includes notions too. I went through my notions and I had quite a bit of notions as well. So to be honest with you, I have not had to purchase a whole lot of things to get my business started because I already had a lot right here. And I personally think that that is a win-win, okay? When you can kind of start your business almost free. So everything you make from that, you're pretty much just giving time. And if you're enjoying what you're doing, that time really doesn't even feel like time. And you're getting a pretty big return on your investment no matter the charge, okay? So number 2 is get tips and advice from others who are doing the same thing that you are doing but experienced in it. Okay, now they don't have to be like making the exact same thing. If they do, it helps because you can learn from their journey that they've been on much longer than you. If they're already making sales, I'm not watching anybody who's just getting started like me. Okay. I want to see who has been in the game, for a little bit and actually selling and making a profit from the things that they are selling and enjoying along the way, because they have already made some of the mistakes that I might be trying to avoid. Okay. So I just encourage you, if there is something you have in mind that you want to do, that you want to sell, and so as a business, or really just anything as a business, watch others who are already doing what you are doing and being successful in it. Others who are being transparent as well, because we know that every day isn't sunshine. So, I kind of want to get some insight. What do they do on those down times when sales aren't coming in as fast? What are they doing? Are they pivoting? Are they just stocking up? Exactly what are they doing? So though that's a good way to look at it. Just get on YouTube, find those. You might type in what it is you are wanting to do, and then just kind of scour um, YouTube for people, and even blogs maybe for people who are doing what you desire to do, and just kind of get some tips from them to help you avoid some of the mistakes down the road that might cause a delay in your progress. And the last thing, the third thing, and this is a big one, you guys. Don't be intimidated, okay? Don't be intimidated by those who are already doing what you want to do. And I used to get intimidated really, really easy. This is a while back, but I did. I used to get intimidated so easily, and so much to the point to where I just wouldn't do nothing. Okay. And that's what it will do. If you are so intimidated, you want to do a thing, but you find yourself not doing it because you feel like people are going to judge what you are doing. Okay. If it's in your heart to do it, do it. Okay. Because this is your journey. This is your life. You only get one. There's no do-overs. So you might as well do that thing that you desire to do, no matter how many other people are doing it. Okay. There is not one of us who can service the whole world, service the whole nation by ourselves. We just can't do it. So, and everybody bring their own flavor to the game. Okay. I don't care if it's 20 of us, making zipper pouches, if it's 20 of us making tote bags or whatever. When you make it yours and you add that little unique touch, there are people out there that are looking for exactly what you are doing. Okay. Everybody has their own audience. Everybody has their own customer base. Okay. Not everybody is going to like what you do, but someone else might be doing the same thing, maybe in different fabrics than what you like working with, and they're going to gravitate towards that person. That's totally fine, and vice versa. Okay. So the thing is, just make it yours and do you. If you are loving the outcome of what you are doing, run with it. Let me show you an example. I grabbed this little bag, and this is a bag that can fit like an iPad. Of course, a Kindle can fit in here as well. A small notebook, a little journal can fit in this bag, and I absolutely love this bag. Okay, very, very cute. Got my tag on the back, but what I did to make this more unique is I could have just left a zipper, but I said, no, I want something, hanging from that. So I got these tassels, okay? And I have a coordinating tassel with each bag, and I also add beads to it, okay? There's other people who have bags and things that have this to it, but I want this to be my touch. I choose the colors. I choose the combination that's going to go with the bag. And when these start going out, and even locally, when people see these bags and things, somebody who has bought one of my bags is gonna know without even seeing that Martika J Makes tag on the back, you got that from Martika, didn't you? They're gonna know what I made. They're going to know by the fabric choices and things like that, that 9 times out of 10 that came from Martika, because she loves those different type of fabrics to give a different look to a bag. So make it yours. If you just like butterflies, go and start you a whole butterfly bag business. There are people out there that love butterflies. You know, the same with anything else. It does not matter. Nobody else can be you but you, okay? And that's what I had to tell myself along the way through time. And it really resonates now in my life, especially with starting this small sewing business. And others are doing the same thing too, but have been doing it for a while, and I get to learn from them. So, that's it for this video, and I really hope that this has been a help. I hope that I have encouraged you, if you have been thinking about getting up and getting that sewing machine smoking and doing some things with it, trying to make some money, getting involved in craft shows in your local area and things like that, and just seeing what happens. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen until you try. So yeah, I hope that I've encouraged you. Be sure to subscribe if you have not, and please give this video a thumbs up, especially if you liked it. It does help my channel. So until then, I am going to get to sewing because I got a lot more bags to make, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great one. Bye-bye.